for real this time. Oh, it's already going, so I'm gonna have to edit it. I'll start it from where we go.
Alright, just like that, we back with another episode of The Scrape, and y'all see who is with me. If you guys don't know who this is, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Quantrell Williams.
That's Quantrell
Best
Williams.
analyst in the Midwest.
Hey, that's what he says he is, so we gonna see what y'all think today. This is gonna be an episode you guys definitely want to tune into start to finish for sure, because hey, Quan, let them know. Let them know why they want to tune in for this one.
Well, I keep it 100. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I start off by saying I am a Patriots fan through and through. But regardless of the fact that I'm a Patriots fan, I keep it 100. I ain't got biases like, some people in the room.
Okay.
Y'all watch, y'all tune in. We all know that.
So before we even get started, who's your team? Your Clay.
Let
everybody know.
We all about this season. This season, last 20 years has been the Patriots, but this season it's all about Tom Brady and the Patriots. You heard what I said. Tom Brady and the Patriots. If you don't get that, that means Tom Brady with the Buccaneers and the Patriots.
So hold on. Before, dude, let's flash back to about 2010, 2012, bro.
10, 12.
What did I tell you, though? I said, if Tom Brady were to lead the Patriots, what was going to happen? That you was going to slide with them, and you said there were things that you wouldn't.
What? All right, for one, let me do this plain and simple. I'm going to give y'all my analogy of the year. Listen, my mother and father, they got divorced. Yes, they did. They're no longer together. Tom and the Patriots are no longer together. But I don't mean I want to stop fucking with my mom and dad. I still love dad and I still love mom. Tommy put in 20 years.
Okay.
There ain't no athlete across all four sports. For one, it'd be one thing if, even with your guy Matt has put some stuff laid down for Atlanta. But you know what you can't say about Matt is he is hands down the number one most important player of your franchise. Mike Vick's got some pull for that. You know what I'm saying? Because he lit it up for a second for y'all. With Tommy, it had become synonymous. It wasn't even the Patriots. It was Tom Brady and the Patriots.
Okay, I feel that.
So at the end of the day, I ride for Tommy. I want nothing more than Tom Brady to win until he retires. Win a Super Bowl every year until he retires. Go off on the sunset.
When I walked in today, what'd you say? I said, because whenever I hit you up by the script, I said, since both our teams are trash, or both our teams got the same trash ass 2-5 record, what'd you say when I come in? You said, what do you mean?
What do you mean? My team's 6-2 right now.
Your team is 2-5.
No, listen.
So now,
Tom is what? What's Tom's record?
Bro.
Synonymous, bro. Tom Brady and the Patriots is synonymous.
Bro,
he may not play for the
best
Patriots.
team in the league last night. What they do? Barely hung on against the Giants.
Okay, I hear you. Okay,
and we gonna see them twice coming up too.
Right, and you're not alone. And everyone's trying to go.
Once.
Everyone's trying to go ham on Tom's performance. I say Tom. I don't even call them the Bucs. I call them Toms. The Tom Caneers. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. You'll hear me refer to them like that a lot. At the end of the day, y'all, if I was saying, the Patriots did not have such a 6-2 record. See what I did there? You see what I did there?
See?
You see that? It's because it's Tom. It's Tom. Anyway, the Buccaneers, if they weren't 6-2, and they were going into the game to play the Giants last night, say they were, let's say 2-4, then it'd be any given Sunday. Oh, you can't count any win in the league. Woody, woody, woo. But then the game's close last night. And now, why didn't the Bucs blow them out? My gosh, I don't think the Bucs are as good as everyone thinks. So y'all just love to hate on Tommy. Tommy can't win. Tommy can't win. If he's winning, he should be. Look at all the weapons he has. He should. My God. Well, what else is he supposed to do but win?
I could step in there and fucking win with that goddamn plethora of guys.
Now, look, I'm gonna call him Nick Kellerman. I will call him Nick Kellerman the remainder of the show because you sound like Max. Now he's got a treasure trove of toys.
Always got a defense too.
Yeah.
Always got.
I don't remember nobody talking about the Bucks defense last season. Not a soul. I don't remember hearing a peep. Funny how it's when Tom comes to the team, it's all these, he's got a defense. I was talking to one of my good friends just last night. I love talking football, and he brings up Drew Brees. And I'm like, listen, people are always just oozing at the mouth about Drew Brees' numbers. I know you don't like Drew, but I know you ooze at the mouth about his numbers too. Passing yards, touchdown, completion percentage. Yeah, he's got it all. But what y'all fail to realize is, Tommy's got it too. Plus the 6 rings.
Tom Brady went
and
up
then his
one
excuse,
last night. He went up one last night, I think.
Yeah. It's back and forth. It'll be back and forth. I got nothing but respect for Drew Brees. I got nothing but respect for him. He's just not Tom Brady, It's just that simple. Tom's got 6. He finna get 7. Y'all heard it here first. He's getting 7 this season.
I'll put anything on, dude. One and done.
Yeah,
one and done.
Now it's one and done. But before
if they still make the playoffs,
before the season,
we all seen how they.
No, you see how he backstepped there because he knew where I was finna go with that. He had to cover his tail real quick because before the season started, the Buccaneers weren't making the playoffs. They were 8-8, 9-7.
I'm still sticking on 8-8. I'm sticking to it, dude. I'm not gonna switch up. 8-8.
8-8.
Listen, bro. This is not what. This is not what the episode of
right.
Scrape. That was just a little intro for y'all last because his team and anybody that knows this guy, his team is the New England Patriots.
That's my squad.
The Tampa Bay.
That's my squad.
Not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You have one team in the National Football League. You get one. You don't root for 2. We root for 1 around here. So his team is the Patriots today. And we will talk about a little bit more about the Buccaneers in a minute. And mine is the Falcons. So what we got right now. So before I even get into a little comparison, what you think about your team this year? What's going on with you guys?
You have to be specific, sir. We've been over this.
Okay.
It's Tom Brady and the Patriots. So you got to be specific when you're talking about when you say team.
No, well, I just clarified that your team is the New England Patriots today. So, what is going on with the Quan's New England Patriots this year? Hold on, and how many have you been tuning? Like, you've been watching the games, every game, or like
it's the sky blue?
So when Tampa and New England's playing at the same time, who are you watching?
I watch New England.
You do?
Okay,
so what's going?
It happened last week. I miss Tommy Slater Raiders because New England got my heart. But it's Tommy till I die.
Well, I just want to say this right now. If Matt Ryan leaves, I
already destroyed that comparison, Nick, in the fact that he hasn't done what he didn't do anything but break the heart. He broke the heart, bro.
Our friend. Dude, it's
Tom
outside.
Tom did that to me once too. Look, bro, Tom did that to me once, twice, and 3 times. But thank God he's a good guy and he knows how to take care of me because he gave me 6 other happy moments. Right. Your man Matt's done nothing but underperform. Don't get me started on the Falcons. Do not get me started.
I'm definitely going to get you started on the Falcons. You want to know why? Because
you're not hard enough on that line.
I do think if we played you guys, we'll bust y'all ass this year if we played you guys, bro. The Falcons, we're 2-6, bro.
Buccaneers.
We should be 5-3. No, we're not talking about the Buccaneers. We're talking about the Falcons, Pats, comparison. This is what we're talking about. So we're about to compare the numbers of both of our teams right now. That's what this next segment is about to be. Oh yeah, go ahead and get you.
I got it.
All right, go.
You said y'all supposed to be what?
We are 2-6 right now.
But y'all supposed to be.
We should easily be 5-3. We have 3 games that we should have won, and there's no ifs, ands, and buts.
Well, I know you're not talking about what y'all habitually do, which is give up leads. Because I can go all the way back to well before the Super Bowl. See, people love to talk about the Super Bowl.
Done that,
but let's talk about San Fran. Let's talk about San Francisco. When y'all was up on them, 17 points going into the half.
About that.
What about that? Y'all have habitually, under Matt Ryan, given up leads. This is not news to me.
Dude.
This season has just gotten worse. So
we're about to get to all of that fucking grimy shit in a minute. Watch. All right, so we about to do some comparisons between the Falcons and the Patriots this year because that's Quantro's team. We're not talking about Tampa Bay right now. We're not talking about Tom Brady. We're talking about the Falcons and the Patriots
Okay.
comparison
Let's do it.
of the numbers and the personnel.
Okay.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
total offense. Do you know what your total offense is?
No. I'm not a numbers guy, people.
I didn't.
I'm
think
not a
so,
numbers
but
guy.
you probably could guess. It's down there this year.
I
It's
mean,
down there.
listen. All right. So before we get into this Falcons Patriots comparison, I would like to just start with that. I don't think that the Falcons and Patriots are comparable because the Falcons are a team that's not going through near the same situation the Patriots are going through. If memory serves me correct, I believe when Peyton Manning left the Colts, what happened to the Colts? And then the fact that at least the Patriots, because based on our dominance, consistency, people weren't saying, well, this is what happened to them. Y'all were giving us 8-8, 9-7, won't make the playoffs. So
But this is why
that just
you got-
goes to
hold on.
show. But so at the end of the day, what's happening with the
That's
Patriots?
now,
And let's not
That's
talk
now.
about COVID,
That
the
is
8 opt-outs.
now.
Are we going to
Okay.
talk about the 8 opt-outs?
But still,
Because
even-
last season,
even
what was
after
it,
the
2
fact.
seasons ago, Nicholas could not do anything more but complain about how his defense had the most injuries in the league, and that is
This
why
was
they
a fact.
underperformed. Okay,
And all
so
this is
then,
fact.
so
You're-
then,
you're
so,
spitting
so,
facts too,
right.
but what I'm saying is,
So I don't think we're as comparable.
no,
Your
it is
team-
comparable.
Your
because
team
coming
should
into
not
this
be
year,
in
even all
this
that being
situation.
known, still, you still thought your team was still going to be do the shit that you thought they would be the shit this year.
Yeah.
Still, all things considered. So,
Right.
putting that, what do you mean they're not comparable?
Am I
You
disappointed? Are you asking a question? Am I disappointed?
Everything happened what you said would happen. You called this 6-7 years ago. You
Yeah.
said Tom
Not
Brady
Cam.
leaves, and then Cam
Not
Newton
Cam,
comes.
yeah, I know.
So Cam Newton comes, and Cam Newton is the 36th ranked fucking quarterback in the
Right.
NFL.
All right, let's address Cam Newton. Listen, I'm a victim. I'm a prisoner of the moment with Cam Newton. He did something to all of us in week 2 against Seattle. Lions say you wasn't sitting there in your living room
He's
saying
still-
to yourself, hold up, let me finish. Saying to yourself, well, my God, well, what the fuck is it about a Patriots uniform that players just look better, resurgent? He pulled the wool over all eyes. I don't know what happened to Cam. I don't know if it's practice, because for me,
I
I
think he
don't
need to
know.
cut his hair.
I don't.
He need to cut. That's what he need to do. He need to cut
He
his
needs to cut his hair. I ain't like
Get
his
that
hair.
Nice, that nice fade
Or
back.
something, or you doing a disrespect to dreadlocks, my brother. That's not cute. Okay.
Oh my God. All right.
That is number one. We agree on that. We are 100% in unison on that.
For sure.
So cut the hair. But with Cam, like I said, I don't know if I want to give him the excuse practice because he's a former MVP. How much practice do you need?
Man, Ryan's
But at the end of the day, all the pundits and all the people who get paid are claiming practice is important. And I have never been in a situation where I had to go out and play a game when I did play football with no practice. So I can't even speak on said situation
I'm him. I'm no.
you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't want to give him that excuse, but they're saying that that's his problem. And I'll be the first to say Patriots ain't got no weapons. I said this last season with Tommy.
Why you let Sanu go then?
Because clearly Sanu can't play. Why the Niners let him go?
He's about to
And
get
then-
kicked
and
out by
then-
Lions right
Well,
now.
hopefully. We'll see how
He's
long
probably
he
signing
stays with them.
contract right now.
We'll see how long he stays with them. We'll
All right,
see.
so
If,
hold on. I'm about to get through this because this
go ahead.
is the scrape and this is Atlanta Falcons. So even if he doesn't necessarily let me get in depth about the Patriots like I want to,
But-
because that's his team, we are going to get in depth about the Falcons a little bit and their numbers this year. I know, hey, look, we are fucking bad this year. We're bad this year. But we're good bad, though, dude. But that's not a good thing to be, dude. Before this season started, I said we needed to fucking win the close games, hang on to them fucking leads, bro. And we have not done that. You're not surprised. And I don't know why I'm surprised either. I just feel every year I'm just like, look, we're not going to do this shit.
I try to prepare you every year, don't I?
But listen,
every time we meet, I say,
all right,
"Wait."
so we about to. There is some positive. There's always some positives in our downs because we are the Falcons, and that's how it always works. So, offensively, we're the 6th ranked total offense in the league, averaging 401 yards a game, 209 points scored, 6 total most in the league this year. Defensively, though, is where we can't. If we were in the middle of the pack, if we had your defense. If you put even this year,
I agree.
like right now, like
Give
all
the
things
Patriots
said-
your offense,
yeah,
and we can.
because you guys are the 14th ranked defense, but our defense is a 28th ranked defense, 410 yards a game.
Can't
We've
stop
given up,
nosebleed. Can't stop nosebleed.
given up 224 points this year, 4th most in the league. 224 points, dude. You cannot win with that. Don't matter how much you're putting up. 209 points, 6th most. Like that's good, but fucking. But hey, this is something.
Matt Ryan's always been competent, Nick. But see, you've been out here on with your drum and your flag, screaming at the top of the mountain that he's elite.
He is.
That
he
he's
is.
elite.
He is. First
He's
in
a
the league in
great-
passing yards
he's a
right now.
great quarterback.
His touchdowns are down.
What
I
did
like
it
his
take him?
touchdowns.
How long
He's
did it take
17th
him? How long
in
did it
touchdowns.
take him to pass up Dak? You know what I'm saying?
One game. It don't matter.
Just one game.
Who-
Dak was
what's the
out.
matter?
Dak was out.
Okay, but
2
I'll give
weeks
it to
before
Dak.
anyone passed
Then
him
he
up.
would have been second in the league.
Right.
Dak was still going, so that's
So
fine.
he's first by default.
And he's always in top
So
5
he's
in
first
yards.
by. Yeah, listen, Matt Ryan. What did I say? I said he was great. He's just not elite, bro.
All right, let me get
Elite
the rest.
quarterbacks
He is elite. He is
raise their team. Listen, Tom Brady didn't have an offense last season, and we made it to the playoffs.
In a weak ass division too.
Oh, you love to scream about the division because what is your
For how many
division?
years?
All y'all had was. What are you talking about? My division has been just the. Nick,
Dude, hold
Oh
on.
my
We're
God.
gonna get into it. We're gonna get
your
into it.
division
So,
is just as bad as the AFC East.
okay.
I do not understand. If we go look at the records from the last 10 years of each division, you'll have
I
one
got
great
nothing-
team. You'll have
I
one
got nothing but
competing
time.
team.
We could do that.
Nick, you
We
are
had
crazy.
3 teams in the playoffs just a couple years ago.
When? Recollect me.
Panthers, Saints, and Falcons all made it. And the Panthers played the Saints, and we played the... Damn, who did we play the first round?
That don't mean nothing to me.
It don't matter. Yeah, what means something to me is that we are plus
That's what
2 in
Cam
the
was playing.
turnover
That's what
differential
Cam was
this year.
playing.
We're
You know
plus
what? Right?
2
Y'all
last year.
had competent quarterbacks in your division. That's it.
Okay.
That's all the AFC East lacked. But that doesn't mean they didn't have players because I mean, for one, they've had better overall teams. The Jets at one point in time was a decent, good team. Put it on us. Made it to the AFC Championship game. Look at the Bills now. I know that's now, but they've been churning for a couple years now. Churning.
They have been.
You know, so they've been chopping at the bit for a minute
still
now.
picked you guys
And
to make
Miami
playoffs
with
this year.
Tannehill
I
has
still picked
always
you
been
guys.
decent. Who picked who?
I picked you guys to make playoffs.
I know you did.
I did. And you
It's-
picked
yeah.
you guys to make playoffs.
Well, because like I said, it's because of our consistency. Listen, let me get into the Patriots for a second. Let me tell people how I feel about the Patriots. This is how I feel about the Patriots. I want us to keep losing.
You want to
If
take
we gon-
control.
if we
That's
gon-
see,
if
right
we
at the
gon-
bottom of this.
tank
This is
for
what I
who?
was going to ask.
Tank for who?
Right there. What does it say?
Tank for who? I don't
You
want.
want to-
I want
that's-
to tank for Fields. Give me
Why? You
the
have-
black quarterback.
You already have black
Show
quarterback.
me the white running quarterback who's been extremely successful in this league, and I'll wait.
Dude, he's not a running quarterback. Trevor Lawrence not a running quarterback. Dude, Trevor Lawrence
He's
is
mobile.
the highest fucking
He's mobile.
scouted quarterback coming out in NFL history.
What
dude.
that mean? Marcus Mariota, Jameis Winston.
They were
Sam
nowhere
Darnold
near
right now.
scouted like
I
this
don't
kid
I don't care about all that.
I
The
hope
field
you get him.
the field
I
wasn't
hope
as deep.
You
The field wasn't as deep.
And then next year, if he does get him, what
I'll be excited. I'll be happy.
Yeah,
But I want Fields.
Fuck.
I want the more athletic quarterback.
Well, it looks like that
I'm
he
a
can-
man
and
of the
Falcons,
future. I'm a man of the
That's who
future.
they want in Atlanta. I'll tell you that right now.
Who?
That's who the fuck they want. Not a lot of the people. Not a lot of people. Some people are. It's almost seems 50-50. 50-50 want Matt Ryan. I'm in that half. But 50-50. They're ready.
He's in that half because Matt Ryan is currently the quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons. Let's get that straight.
No, but I'm
Because when
I'm
the
already
season ends, he won't be in any half. He'll be in what happens.
Yep. Because what can I do? What control do I have?
You can
riding
ride
with
for
the
your
team.
mans. You can ride for your
ride my
mans.
team.
Oh,
That's my homie. Don't get that's my dude. That's my all-time favorite quarterback. No matter where he plays. Yes. But I'm still
And
the
that's a
Atlanta
lie.
Falcons,
And
bro.
that's a lie.
And if Matt Ryan's playing on the same time as the Falcons and he's playing with another team, I'm gonna be watching the Falcons play. I'll see the highlights.
But let the Falcons
I wanna see the highlights.
be rolling like they're rolling this season, and Matt Ryan sitting at a nice 6-2. He'll be cheering for the Matt Ryan team. Although he's coming for me. And here he comes
No,
for me.
see, that's not-
and it's
that's
not
not
even the
how he
same
cheers.
because Matt's done nothing for the Falcons, bro, but be a decent
I would not
QB.
be cheering for him. Who I cheer for is the Falcons and whoever plays the team.
At this rate, he's really hurting his record. He's creeping closer and closer to a 50-50 quarterback, a 500 quarterback.
Matt Ryan?
Yes.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
What's his
With this
record?
season,
Because I can look it up
and
really
last season,
he's still.
and then in his first couple
He's not
seasons, he
creeping
was
yet.
like, no. In his first couple seasons, he was probably like 10-6,
No.
9-7
No,
for
that's-
a couple years.
What?
In his first
Matt
couple
Ryan
seasons,
won 25 games his first 3 years. Yeah, he went his first year in the league. He went 11-5, took a 4-12 team.
you can win 25 games winning.
He
Bro,
went
wait.
11-5,
This ain't
9-7,
funny. You can win-
13-3. I'm telling you right now.
Okay,
he
what
missed
was it?
11-5, 9-7, 13-3.
That was basic.
And
So the 13-3 was
year,
the season where we both got out of the AFC Championships. When the
no, when we
championship
lost to
game.
the Packers, when I was fucking trying to watch, you were fucking pissing me off because fucking you were trying to go to some party in Staunton, and I'm trying to watch a fucking
Oh, it was that night game.
Even though
Was
we're
that
getting
night
blown
game?
out, I
Was that
still
night
watch.
game?
We're
Was
losing
that night
20
game?
point. Yeah.
He could have stayed and watched the game. I don't know. He could have stayed and watched. He wanted to come with.
No, I was the one driving. I was the one
My
driving.
team played on
What do you
Sunday.
mean?
That's
You were
all I
going
care about
with me.
Sunday. I don't know why you shouldn't have got Saturday.
Don't matter.
Doesn't matter. It does
All
not
right,
matter.
so Matt Ryan is 11th, has 11th QBR in the league, but Tom Brady's the 15th. What do you have to say about that?
I'm not a numbers guy.
But hold on.
I'm not a numbers guy.
I'll have to. This was granted. These numbers were before.
Weren't there people who scored more points this season than LeBron James? There were probably people who got more rebounds. But no, I know we're not talking about LeBron James. What I'm saying though, at the end of the day, the king got his crown.
Dude.
I don't care about the numbers.
All right, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm living in the present, the most updated situation. And granted, I'm saying that this was as the game was going on. So Brady's numbers hadn't been updated yet.
But this is what I'm saying. No. This is your problem. The numbers.
Yeah, well, because I mean, what do you mean? We're living the present day.
But Nick,
the numbers never lie.
Can be missed.
Numbers never lie. They had a whole show about it, dude. What do you mean? And
that show got canceled.
You tuned
That show
in.
got canceled.
Yeah, and you were upset about it that it got canceled.
I wasn't upset.
Fuck, you were.
Because the numbers.
Who was the guy?
The numbers started lying too much.
What's the dude on host?
I don't remember. His name started. His first name was Michael. I don't know his last name.
Yep. See, I knew it because I got his face.
I was upset about.
What do you think about Todd Gurley this year? Todd Gurley.
What do I think about? Oh, you know what? He is leading the league in rushing touchdowns, correct? Right?
He's second now.
Second, yeah.
Dalvin
I mean,
Cook
he
went
scored.
off.
He scored.
Yeah. And what I said before this year, I don't know. A lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying? You might not watch the whole thing.
No, I watched it. You said
Todd Gurley's ability.
You said he was going to have 1,000 rushing yards, and it does not look like that's going to happen.
Yeah, it does.
No, it's not.
How not? Because this man has motherfucking like 561 yards this year already, I think.
Okay.
And that's actually fourth most in the rushing yards.
And he's gonna have two
Granted,
games.
he still has a bye week. He still has a bye week coming up. But he's still tied with Derrick Henry with 8 touchdowns.
Listen.
His ability to score in the red zone is elite in this National Football League. I don't think he's lost a step. I honestly don't. I don't think he's being used right. He's not. We're not utilizing that fucking outside zone scheme like I wanted us to, dude. We're still trying to pound him down the middle like he is Derrick Henry. We need to get him to the outside the edges.
Derrick Henry gets on the outside.
So he gets. All he needs is one block, and then he makes the next man miss.
Derrick Henry runs on the outside as well. He does both.
Okay, but
and it's what they're asking Todd as well to do both. But listen,
bro, he's clearly doing both. He is doing both.
I don't want to criticize Tiger. I like Tiger.
He's clearly doing both because he's
but
fourth in the National League.
This is the thing.
Is
Todd the man
second in
boys that he was
touchdowns?
What we got? 4 years ago? Is he that player? Because that's all people are saying. He's just not the same player that he was.
This is my next question for you right here. It's election day, so this is
asked and not answered, huh?
What? Okay, sorry. I did tune you out right there. I was looking.
I said it's Todd Gurley, not the player he was 4 years ago when he was the man amongst boys. That's all people are saying. He's not that player,
dude. But okay.
That's not
maybe he's not. But like, what?
But funny, and see what cracks me up about.
What is it that?
What it is that you're just a hater. Let me finish. What it is that you're just a hater is because like that's all you're screaming about Tom Brady. Is he's not the same player. See, you're saying Tom's not as great as he was. You're comparing Tom to Tom. Oh, Tom's not the player he was when he was 36. But funny how you can see that with your eyes. You see that, and you're very adamant of letting other people see it as well. But with Todd, no, because he's a Falcon. And you want to hate. That's all I'm saying. I keep it real, folks. This is what I do. I keep it 100.
Hey, okay.
That's why I said I'm not going to hate him. I don't want to criticize Todd Gurley because I like Todd Gurley. But I'm going to be honest about Todd, and he's not the same player. Because if he were, you guys would be winning more games.
It's hard, dude.
Because he could
play
carry
the running back position,
he
bro.
Can't
dude,
carry the offense
so much
anymore.
Easier to scout on, dude. What do you mean?
He can't.
Dude, the average.
Is Derrick Henry not easily scouted? And
dude,
if we're being honest, in Todd Gurley's heyday, it's arguable that he was better than Derrick Henry. Let's be honest here. He's quicker. He can catch the ball better. Todd
still
Gurley
think
could
he's that
carry
player,
a
though.
team.
I still think
He
he's
can
that
no
player.
longer carry a team. How often do you guys throw the ball to him out of the backfield?
okay, no,
That's
never.
one of the
And that's what
main
pisses
things.
me
And
off.
that's one of the
That's what
main
pisses
things. He
me
used
off.
to be. It'd be like, oh my gosh, he's hurting us from catching it now.
Yeah, I know. We don't utilize them at all.
Neither did the Rams a season ago either. It's because Todd's not capable.
You know what? Hey,
I say it here first. I'm the first to admit, if Todd
I've been
Gurley's
iffy about
the
it,
player
and
he was, the Rams probably win that Super Bowl. Because he's a difference maker.
Yeah.
He's no longer a difference maker. He's a great player, just not a difference maker.
And what do you think happened to him then?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
It is. It's like
Something happened to his knee.
But he's still.
He's a decent player. I like Todd Gurley.
But this is what just because he's not the best running back in the league, like
Anymore.
he's not number one, but he's
Yeah.
still hovering around that. You know
You
what I
need
mean?
the best. Y'all needed the best. You needed the best or second or third best. There are at least 10 running backs I'd take over Todd Gurley right now. At the very least. Maybe 12.
If you're
13.
playing fantasy,
I'm talking about starting a football team. I'm taking both my running backs, Sonny Michel and Damian Harris.
I wouldn't.
Of course not, because they're not.
But
Because they're not
listen,
Falcons.
But I do.
If
I
Damian
do
Harris
talk about this.
played for the Atlanta Falcons, you love him.
You guys, I probably would. I'm not,
And Sony.
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you.
I know.
But you guys do have the number 3 rated rushing offense this year.
Yeah, we can run the ball.
But Cam Newton plays a big factor in that. But you have a three-headed system that
What
you guys
Cam
run.
does is
and
make
Cam
it
Newton
to where.
has 7 touchdowns this year.
Yeah, but that's
7
just in the
rushing
red zone.
touchdowns.
What's his
No,
yardage
man.
right? I bet Lamar Jackson has almost 200 more rushing yards, and with probably
You can
half
find
the
out right
attempts,
now.
200 yards more. So it just goes to show you. I mean, yeah, Cam's running, but he ain't doing nothing with it. That's all I'm saying. That's Damian Harris and that offensive line, son. And Sonny Michel had that monster game. He's been banged up since, but he had that monster game.
You tell me this right now. You tell me this. It's election day, so I'm going to give you a yes/no vote right here. All you got to say is yes, no, and then I want you to.
I understand.
While I'm getting because I do want to see Cam Newton's rushing yards. I would like to see that.
And attempts, bro. It's all about attempts to yards.
I know. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That average.
Lamar's is probably out here averaging.
But here's your yes, no. Here's your yes, no. I'm
Okay.
talking about Calvin Ridley right now.
Mhm.
Is Calvin Ridley the number 1, number 2
No.
in the league?
No. You're insane.
Who's the best number 2 wide receiver in the league this year?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is he the best number 2
Yeah,
wide
he's not.
receiver?
Julio Jones is the number 1.
Oh.
Julio Jones is the number 1.
Ooh, it's a
Is
tough
Calvin
one.
Ridley the best number 2 in the league? When you have the number 2, and I'm gonna give you a second while I get this because I know there's a lot of.
I mean,
guys
it's about him. It's about him. Because I mean, I guess the only other, because for one, you got to go with depth. At that point, like the team's got to have wide receiver depth, and they're only actually, you know what just ruins your chances is the Bucks.
Who?
Because if Mike Evans is on the field, Antonio Brown or Godwin are going to be your number 2s.
Okay, and Godwin's definitely not better than
Antonio Brown. You knew who I was getting at.
Until you see it and he puts up the numbers.
Oh, so now we can't take Antonio's pass and apply it to the future. But that's all you did.
Dude,
with
he's
Gurley.
been on the game for
that's
like
all
3 years,
you did
bro.
with Gurley.
Look at fucking you're
all you
tight
did with
end.
Gurley.
You're fucking Gronkowski, bro. What do you mean?
He's probably top 5 in touchdowns this season for tight ends.
How many he's got? I'm telling him better fucking game.
About 4 of them.
He might have 4, but
Right.
fuck if he is top.
Top 5. That's what it said.
Dude.
We'll run those numbers too.
Fuck. I'm still trying to
just hate
find.
truth. You need to isolate the
Lamar
search to
Jackson has
just,
411 yards.
how many
rushing.
attempts? How many times has he
His
ran?
average is 6.2
Yeah, I knew it'd be
for
around
50th for
I don't care about the rank.
66 attempts.
Okay. 411.
Cam Newton is 298 for 59 attempts.
I'm so good anyway. But I was
So
wrong
it's a
about
lot
the
closer to
attempts.
what you thought it was.
In attempts. But I was almost spot on with that 200. He's at 411. Cam's at 300. It's 111.
All right, so back to the
But I bet that average.
So we're not. So you're
That
gonna
average is
take.
ugly.
You're gonna take.
Cam's averaging probably close to 2 or 3 yards a pop. He's at 59 for 298. Lamar's at 66 for 411. He's averaging 6.7 yards a carry.
No, Cam's averaging 5.1.
I take that 6.7.
Bro, like I said, when you're scoring 39 points a game, when you're scoring 38 points a game, y'all
average that.
You're not supposed to lose.
But y'all didn't score that. And I
We
hate to
scored
reference
39
this
against
bro.
the Dallas Cowboys this year, and we lost.
Yeah, well, because y'all let them come back. How many drives did you have where you couldn't even muster a field goal?
Dude, we let them come
back. And then
back.
at the end of the game, if I remember correctly, didn't Matt Ryan throw an interception?
Dude.
Did he not turn the ball over?
Bro, we're not talking about the Super Bowl.
No. Talking about that Cowboys game. Didn't he turn the ball over? In the fourth quarter.
I don't think he did.
I'm pretty sure I turned the game on. I can look it up right here. You do the play-by-play.
You can look it up too.
Game.
He's only thrown 4 interceptions this year. I don't know if he threw
95% he's threw one in.
And even had he,
Cowboys
and even if you
did, that's egregious, bro. Because you already know
you're thinking of
the Cowboys, the Bears game.
I don't think it was the Bears game either. It might have been the Bears game actually. He did throw a pick in the end zone that was like, what are you doing? I don't think it was the Cowboys game though. Definitely wasn't the Cowboys game. It could have been.
3 plays. This is the start of the game. See, I can go through and analyze this whole game. For one, your offense. Let's see. So y'all scored. Dallas, see Nick, I can't believe you referenced the Dallas game. That's actually an awful game to reference because they gave y'all, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3 extra possessions in that game. And 2 of them happened on back-to-back drives in which you scored both times. So I feel like, I'm not out here, and they're fumbles. So those are plays made by your defense.
Yeah, we were snapping at the beginning.
Yeah. So then what happened is your offense stopped performing. Yes?
We scored 40 points.
You scored 39.
On offense. 39, yeah. It's 39 points.
Because of your defense. Got you 14 of those. Extra possessions.
Did we score on all of them? We did.
Back to back.
We did.
They fumbled it.
Okay,
one play. They fumbled it. Y'all had a one play. Your first touchdown was because of your defense. Dallas fumbled it. One play, 22-yard touchdown.
I do remember that.
8 seconds.
I remember that.
Defense showed up. Gave y'all first set.
Dude, so but then they
came out.
You do all that and let up 40 points still. You do all that and let up 40 points.
See, look how I look. See how look you pointing the finger at the defense.
I point.
70%.
I point 75% of the finger at the defense.
It's because it's easier that way.
You know what? I won't even do that. I won't do that.
Matt Ryan's over on the defense. There are no Julio Jones over on the defense.
50% of the defensive players and personnel that are out there. I'll put the other 25% on the coaching. I might put 30, 35, 40% on the coaching, and then the rest can go on offense and Matt Ryan and them. Yes, that's exactly how I feel about it.
See, I don't know how I feel about your breakdown there because let you tell it. Mike Smith is. Let's not even get started.
He had horrible time management skills at the end of games. At the end of his tenure in Atlanta, that's what got him fired. It wasn't him blowing leads. We did not blow leads like that under Mike Smith. We did not. We did blow a couple at the very end of his tenure, and that led to him getting fired too. But it wasn't as consistent
San Francisco was Mike Smith.
No, that's what I'm saying. At the end, and that was his last game that he coached for us. Also,
no.
I'm tripping. No,
years ago.
It wasn't.
So that's what you mean.
But okay, I had numbers and stuff I want to talk about. How you guys had the 21st ranked offense, 14th defense, but. Like I said, you don't really want to talk about the numbers, so is there anything that you want to let them know?
You not watching any of the games?
No, I watch, dude, when the Falcons are on, I watch them. So
Yeah.
if there's any games playing with
No,
the Falcons,
yeah, no, of course.
I'm
Yeah,
not
no.
watching those games.
So you haven't seen the Patriots play yet this season?
No, I've tuned in a little bit. I tuned in a little bit to
Like
them.
I said, I love where my team is right now. I want us to lose, keep on. I'm not one of these people out here like, why would I want to win
And
6,
do you
7
think-
games?
do you think-
and then I'm further down the
Okay,
draft.
you want them to
What
lose.
happened to the Patriots is we always pick last. We're always making somethings out of nothings. When do we ever
Right,
get
okay.
the shiny pieces?
Okay, I got you. So, and with that shiny piece, you want them to get Justin Fields. You're going to
Yeah,
get a
I
top
take
5
Fields.
draft pick.
Take Fields, yeah.
So you're going to take Fields, and do you
And
think...
then then we'll take several other players too, because
Do you think-
because did you hear the news today? We're asking for a first for Stephon. So if we can get that, a first and a player, and I don't really care much to what the player is. I prefer maybe linebacker, because no, we drafted 2 linebackers. Maybe a defensive lineman, a good pass rusher is what I would take. But if we get that number 1 for Gilly, because not that I don't love Gilly, people, don't get me wrong. I love Stephon Gilmore, Gilly Lod. That's my guy. But at the same time, like I said, I keep it real. We got a real deep defensive backfield. I love me some JC, Jawan Williams, Jonathan Jones, Kyle Duggar.
See, this is what I wanted to hear.
Devin
You talk
McCourty,
about the
Jason
Patriots,
McCourty.
yeah.
Chase Winovich, Wise.
like
Listen,
him.
so I like our defense. So we ain't got to do much with the D. I want to accumulate picks. We
But see,
need,
this is
we,
what I
we
don't
need
like.
to get players
That's
in.
what everybody was saying about doing with Atlanta. Trade Julio, trade Matt, get these picks.
What's different?
But
That's a
at
different
the same
situation,
time-
is what I'm saying. It's so hard for y'all to say because, for one, Matt maybe has 3-4 years left. Julio's got 2-3 good years left. Calvin Ridley's up and coming
I hear what you're
player.
saying.
You guys were you talking about some compare the Patriots and the
No,
Falcons.
but
Y'all
that's
were
not what I was
supposed to
getting
be
ready to compare.
good.
That's not
No,
what
I'm
I
just
was
saying the
getting ready to
beginning of this was compare the Patriots and the Falcons. Y'all weren't supposed to be bad.
Neither
People
were you guys. A lot
because
of
of
people
our
still pick you guys.
consistency and Bill Belichick. Because don't get me
Cam
wrong,
Newton.
as much man,
Dude,
there were
after the first
until he
Cam
played.
Newton was-
It was not and Cam Newton until he played. Because before it was, well, we'll see. Well, we'll see what Cam can do. That's what it was. And then he played and had 2 good performances, and then people, Cam. And when I say people, I mean myself included. I'm not excluding myself. But what we're seeing now is the Cam we've seen the last 3-4 seasons. So this is nothing new. This is Cam Newton. So at this point, like I said, the only reason people were betting on us was our past. And what was in our past? Tom Brady. So what cracks me up about you is, yeah, you weren't counting the Patriots out, even though they lost Tom Brady, because you were one of the people who always said, well, I think it's Bill. Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, Tom's a great quarterback, but when you got a coach like Bill Belichick, of course you didn't want to count the Patriots out, because then it make you look like a fool.
But at the same time, dude,
Because funny now how Tom Brady's 6-2,
but look,
and I'd be the
and
first to
around
say,
him, but
and
everybody
the Bill
under the
Belichick,
they
what's his
understand
record?
the man,
What's his
everybody
record?
under the
Funny how, you know what? Listen, I love the Patriots. That's my squad. And I love Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, the whole crew. But at the end of the day, all people did when they wanted to hate on my guy Tom was go to Bill. Oh, well, he's not Bill. Hey, he's a system quarterback. All this nonsense. But funny how everything that's happening to the Patriots hasn't happened since 2000. Because guess what? Tom Brady's not the quarterback anymore. Oh, funny how Bill looks like the Bill Belichick he looked like before he got Tom. Oh, but it's Bill, never Tom.
I don't think.
All I ask for is Tom's respect. That's all I ever ask for.
And he's got it.
No, he doesn't. Not for you. Not the likes of you
I've
and the haters in this
given
world.
him respect.
Oh, sure.
Respect.
He's never gonna win
What you
another
saying,
Super
Miss
Bowl.
Karina?
He's all this stuff.
Right.
So
You got my respect, baby.
No, he got my
100%.
he got my respect, but that don't mean I don't have to root for him. I mean I have to want him to win every week and get more.
no,
to
you
his
want
legacy.
him. You want him to lose. Nick, this is how much of a hater you are. You predicted the greatest quarterback of all time would only muster 8 to 9 games this season. For a team that won that with a quarterback who gave 30 for 30 a new meaning. Put a new meaning in 30 for 30. And that's because you were hating. Because Tom Brady took a team that didn't have any offensive force besides Julian Edelman. Took that team to the playoffs. 11-5. But he can't muster more than 8 to 9 wins. So you don't respect Tom Brady. You hate on him. It's your favorite pastime. It gets you going. But look at you this season. And then what's so funny is who's leading the NFC South? Who's leading that division?
For now, by half.
Who's got the least amount of losses?
But actually, they're tied.
Oh, they are tied. Yeah. But this Sunday.
And they play the
But
Saints.
this,
this
yeah,
Sunday.
I know.
We'll
I'm
see.
here.
And they still got to play us twice.
And then when
That's
they
what
beat the
whatever on
Saints,
right now. Which one
and when
we
they
on?
beat the Saints, Nick still won't be a believer. It won't mean nothing to him.
Bro, I said it, and I'll say it again. Tom Brady will never even go to another Super Bowl in his whole career. And
You've
that's
been
where
saying
we're
that.
at.
How
He
long you
won't.
been saying that?
He won't.
How long you been saying that?
He hasn't been since I said that. I posted
Oh, so
on Facebook.
you ain't never. Oh, so you ain't never said that, huh?
No, I've never said that.
Because I remember,
I've never said
me and Nick grew up together. I don't know if y'all know
I've
this.
never said he's
So
never going to another
Nick's
Super Bowl.
favorite thing to do to me when we were younger, and when I say younger, I don't mean like no skippers like 10, 12. I'm talking about 16, 17 was this. Well, y'all haven't won a Super Bowl since 2004. That last decade, man. Tom Brady, he ain't here. I don't know what y'all ain't won. All y'all did was lose 2 Super Bowls. Y'all ain't. That's all he did. That's all he screamed. But now, and so then back then he'd say, Tom never won another Super Bowl.
Oh, God.
Then he got that one against Seattle. Then he got that one again.
Get your milk and drink.
Then he got another one just 2 years ago. But he'll never play in another Super Bowl.
I don't think so. You can take that to the
So
bank.
so who's the top team? So you like Seattle then?
Yeah, Seattle.
So he likes Seattle. You like Seattle.
Seattle's the best, the number one team for sure.
Well, I mean, don't
I
get
think so.
number one team. Number one team.
No, I think they're number one team in the NFC. I do.
Well, I think you're just defaulting to that you just what you
And
really
I
think.
said that before the season started. And I said Russell Wilson would be MVP.
Yeah, this is what
This man's
there it goes. That's what he thinks. He thinks Russell Wilson's the best quarterback in the league. That's
I
what he
do.
thinks.
I've said that.
Yeah. No, I said that. Russell, yeah. Clearly,
And
Russell
before
Wilson.
this year,
What
he
gets
never
what
even
gets me
won
going,
MVP,
people.
though.
Yeah, that's what
He's
gets me
never
going.
won
Because all these
MVP,
pundits and analysts and Nick Williams, I'm pretty sure he's involved in this too. Just oozing at the mouth for the Lamars and the Patricks. We've never seen this before. What the hell are you talking about?
No,
Russell
that's
Wilson
not
won the
true,
Super
dude.
Bowl
Even
in his
dude,
second
after-
season as a starter.
Bro, after Patrick Mahomes won that MVP before he won the Super Bowl, everybody was already oozing at the mouth, and I was on your side saying that he wasn't the top quarterbacks yet. He had to be more consistent. He had to put 1 year of him. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I haven't been on the bandwagon.
and-
He's
and-
definitely starting to show more that he's in there now. You know what I'm saying? But
So who you got? Let's talk about that. Who you got? Who are your top 3 quarterbacks?
top 3 quarterbacks in the league.
Well, 3.
Top 3 quarterbacks in the league. Definitely Russell Wilson's number 1. Patrick Mahomes is probably number 2. And number 3, I'm not going to go with Lamar Jackson for sure. I'm not going to go with Drew Brees. I'm definitely not going to go with Tom Brady.
Oh my God!
I
Just
don't
spit it
want to
out.
go with
Come
Aaron
on, just
Rodgers
spit it out,
either.
man. You take
It
too long.
could be.
What's your top 3? It ain't no it could be. It's simple.
Top 3 quarterbacks this season, or like top 3 quarterbacks like
In the league right now, the best quarterbacks in the league right now.
best quarterbacks in the league right now is Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, and I don't know. That's them 2, and then there's a field of guys.
Oh, that's unbelievable. For me, it's Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers.
I was going to put Aaron Rodgers 3rd.
Those are the 3.
But Patrick Mahomes.
Russell
is
Wilson,
definitely
because now listen, this is I'm not breaking down to you people out here like, oh my God, what is he saying? So listen,
When I
Russell
think
Wilson,
about who the best
Russell Wilson,
quarterback
listen,
is,
let me
like, I'm
finish.
thinking who I
Russell
want for
Wilson
next.
can do everything that Pat can do.
He can.
So that's my athletic guy. Aaron's my athletic,
You're
veteran.
putting them in. You're putting them in.
and Tom's
You're putting them
my
in.
great veteran. So I'm going off best QBs in the league. Listen, Pat's great, don't get me wrong, but he's not better than Russell Wilson. He's not better than Aaron Rodgers. He's not better than Tom Brady yet. He's got more skills. The man
Definitely.
at the age of 16 was more athletic than Tom Brady. My gosh. So that's not what I'm talking about. Reading defenses. Patrick Mahomes can still be confused. Can still be got.
He's on tape saying that he just learned how to read defense.
So,
I get
so
where you're
if we
coming
go
from.
to
I
5,
get where
if
I
we
get
go
where
to
you're
the top
coming
5, obviously Patrick's in there. But for me, the top 3, Russell Wilson can do all that, the scrambling, extending plays, throw it down the field, and so can Aaron. Aaron put everyone on. This is what upsets me about Patrick, because everyone acts like they've never seen this before. But I'm like, well, clearly y'all forgot about the Mr. Bad Man that y'all used to say was better than Tom Brady all them years. Funny how y'all forget about him
Yeah, I know what I'm
when
saying,
Pat
you know.
comes in the league.
I'm
So
not-
it's just annoying to me. I like Patrick
They
Mahomes.
do
He's
jump-
a quarterback.
they jump on
Oh, they
it.
ride it.
Yeah, they
Oh,
do.
they ride
I
it.
agree.
Oh yeah, they're riding it.
But before I forget about it, what actually fucking brought us to this whole thing is before you started talking about Falcons super parent, I was talking about them talking about the thing about getting draft picks this year that I don't like is college football is so much different this year. There's a lot of college football that's not being played, and there's a lot of games being canceled, and it's just not. I ain't even watched one college football game this year.
Oh well, I don't watch college football anyways.
So it just
But I hear what
felt
you're
different
saying.
this year. I don't know how I feel about
A lack of scouting.
stocking up picks for
Well,
because
then you
had
just
this
gotta go
happened
off
last
past
year,
tape. You just gotta
had
go
this
off past
happened
tape.
last year, Joe Burrow might not even be in the fucking league right now. Had this happened, not you know what I'm saying before
Why?
because COVID wasn't going on. Who's to say that he would have even got the you know what I'm saying? I know their LSU's playing now. They ended up starting. They started late, but so it's not like they're not playing.
That's what I'm getting at.
But there's still a lot of teams that's not playing. There's still a lot of conferences.
So there's a lack of scouting, which means larger possibility for missing is what you're getting at. But I feel like that's just.
But the surefire guys and first rounders and surefire guys.
Yeah.
I got what you're
and that's what I'm losing at the mouth. I ain't trying to bet on nobody. I don't want to bet on nobody. I'm trying to go from successful down your successful. I want to do exactly what the Colts did. No one did it better than the Colts. And I think we're a lot more competent than them, where we'll obviously solidify our offensive line so our quarterback doesn't get sacked 60 to 50 times in a season for his first 3 seasons. That won't happen with New England. So, and we already got a defense, so we're a quarterback away. And then obviously with those other picks we compile, we got to get some receivers. Skill players. Just receivers. See, we're not missing on a lot of things. We have running backs. Our running back room, to me, is best in the league. We have the deepest, best running back group in the league.
You guys drive a 300 monster. I don't know that I would take you guys number 1 in the league. I'd probably still take.
Well, that's because
Baltimore
you don't respect Rex Burkhead.
No,
that's
I
why.
don't. It's just Baltimore.
But
has
Rex
a
has
three-headed
come
system, too.
consistently.
They got Ingram.
How many times have you said, "Damn, that's Rex"?
Bro, he only has like 2 touchdowns this year. He's
Bro,
100 something yards.
Are you telling me
He's
in games
good,
where
but
he plays,
dude,
does he
New
not
England have
does
the
he not
best
do his
running
job?
back room in the league.
But so when you
Look
add
at the
Rex
Browns
into
running
it,
back room,
what Kareem and
Nick Chubb, and
Sony Michel, Damian Harris, James White, and Burkhead, and J.J. Taylor we still got deep.
dude, no, you guys know. You guys do not have not even near.
Yeah.
It does say you guys are the number 3,
Mm-hmm.
but like I said, Cam Newton plays a lot into that.
Oh, okay. With his
And if we're just talking about straight
298.
running backs in the room, dude, the Chiefs have a better running back room than you guys.
oh, you're
I think.
insane.
Especially once they get Buddy back next year from the COVID
So fuck. So
shit.
you like homeboy? I can't even remember his name. That's how irrelevant he is. Over Damian Harris.
Bell, and I think I would. He probably has more yards.
Because you
than
haven't
himself.
watched the Damian Harris.
He might.
For one, Damian Harris has only played 2 games this season, bro.
Oh, really?
Almost got 300 rushing yards. Fall back.
Okay, y'all definitely fall.
You tripping, bro. Damian Harris is a stud, bro.
Are you sure
People
he's
are
only played
talking
2
about
games?
Damian Harris.
Let's
His first,
find out.
first career game rushed for 100 yards. No, he's played in 3
Okay,
now.
so dude, so he's a rookie then. You're talking about,
Yeah.
dude.
No, second year.
Clyde Hilaire has 500. Is number 3 in rushing yards this year, right
Yeah,
there.
he had more opportunity. He started every game this season.
121. So let's find.
What does he
Damian
got?
Harris.
572. Oh, please look up Damian. Oh, it's gonna be so juicy. He probably right around the 20s.
How many yards do you think he has?
I don't know. He got 100 in his first game. I think he rushed for almost.
I know.
100 last
It looks
game.
like Daniel Jones has more rushing yards than this dude because I still don't see his name. I see Daniel Jones. Damian Harris, 39, 279. You want to know what? I have that.
And how
I
many
don't know
games?
why I looked for
How
it.
many games
I
he
have that
played
right
in?
here. Damian Harris has 279. Rex Burkhead has 180. And
Sony 173. He only played in 1 game this season,
So
basically.
let's see how many
In one
games
game
is
this
Damian
season.
Harris playing. Let's click on his little bio. See how good Damian Harris is.
He only played in 2, 3.
Oh, now it's maybe 3. It was too early.
Averaging 6.4 yards a
That's
carry.
damn good. That is
You
damn
kidding
good.
me? Rushing attempts just this boys.
Look
Stop.
at-
Oh, he ran for 100
ESPN
yards in the last game?
ESPN
Like I
has
said.
him ranked as the number 37th ranked running back in the
Bro, I
league.
don't care about what ESPN. I bet his PFF score is nice.
In their backfield. And look,
but this is what I'm saying. We've already seen Sony's body of work. This man ain't even had a body of work yet.
I can't hear.
Oh.
Let's hear what they say. They're talking fantasy, and you don't like to talk fantasy.
Well, look, Nick, I said the numbers don't matter, but I know the numbers. You think I don't know Tommy's numbers? Come on, man, I know the numbers.
All right, so
Got the most passing touchdowns in the league this season, but he won't win another Super Bowl.
He won't. Well,
Slinging
what's your
more than
predictions this year?
Russell. He done slang more than Russell. He
Let me hear
slang
your
more than
predictions,
Patrick.
Let me hear your predictions. Let me hear your predictions. Who's in Super Bowl this year?
Oh, I guess I won't
It's
go
still
off.
early to say. I almost just want to
Listen,
ask you for your
I won't
playoff
go
predictions.
I won't go off prediction. I won't call it a prediction. I'll say it more of a desire. My desire is.
We know what your desire is.
What
What
is
do you think?
What's my desire?
Your desire, your ultimate, well, what you would love. I don't know if you'd love that actually or not. Patriots and.
No, the Patriots out of it now.
I don't know, but your desire. I know Tom Brady's obviously going to be.
No, my
it's the
desire
Bucs.
is going to be Bucks and the Chiefs, and then Tommy reminds everyone how he spanks Patty's ass.
Dude, it won't happen. They won't even get it there. I promise you. Did you not see how they played last night? You think Antonio Brown comes?
See, this is what
Antonio Brown
I like how
kill
you
their
can.
whole
I like how you
locker
can add
room.
wins.
First game,
He
he goes
can
out there,
add
has
wins.
4 receptions,
He can
17
add
yards,
wins to
and
his
he's ready
record.
to fight everybody.
Talk
in the
about
locker room.
ifs and woo up the Bams and stuff for his team, but then
I'll
did
tell
see
you
how
right
the
now
Bucks
what I
played
think
last-
is going to
Did I
happen.
see how the Bucks got a win last night? One more win than you didn't already gave.
That's fine. We still got to see them twice, and I fucking can't wait.
They're gonna blow you out, man.
No, they won't. I promise you they won't.
You guys will probably get up on them, and Tommy, you know.
No, they won't. They won't. I think they will beat us once. I know for a fact we'll split, and with the Saints too. And they'll be lucky if they don't bust their ass twice. For I won't even lie to you.
Okay.
We can't wait for that game right there.
This is what I mean about Nick. It's his irrational confidence. It's irrational. He's over here
It is.
smiling for the Bucks. He
I
doesn't wanna
can't
play
wait.
the
I
Bucks.
just,
Why don't you-
it don't
you
matter
know-
if we're 0-16, dude. Like, if we're 0-10 going to that game, bro, we're gonna beat the Bucks that day. I promise you.
I just vividly
The Bucks-
remember
motherfuckers
Nick's-
ain't been in the playoffs in like 15 years, bro. Ain't nobody worry about the Bucks, dude. They will not. They had to get all these guys. They had to get all
now
these
it's
guys.
all
Dude,
these guys.
Bro,
For
you,
one,
you hate on
Evans-
LeBron James for
Evans-
the same thing.
No.
4-time champ, too, by the way. Beats your team this year in playoffs.
Like I said,
And-
see, because this is what my friend DeLine, he said the same stuff. All these, for one, Godwin, homegrown, drafted. Evans, homegrown, drafted. Ronald Jones, drafted. The list goes on.
Okay, but
Scotty Miller, drafted.
Let's go with the other guys
So
not
the
drafted.
only players added for net, not even doing nothing. So we taking him off the list. Who we got?
McCoy.
Tom Brady. McCoy, has he touched the
You
ball?
have to account for them every week in the scouting.
McCoy
Having all
doesn't even
these
touch the
guys to
field. What
account
do you mean?
for-
What do you mean account for? Or if you're,
Dude, but they
if I'm a
could,
coach, I'm not
That's just
accounting
one more weapon
for
Brady.
LaShawn
One more. What they
McCoy.
gotta do all that for?
For one,
What they
McCoy
gotta
is
do all that for?
dropping pass catches.
What they got is
He is not seeing the
Then let him
field.
go. Then let him go.
We would gladly let him go.
You see that? He's a
We'll gladly let him go.
Dude,
We
you
don't
are
need
not-
LaShawn McCoy.
Dude, this is what I called years ago, bro. I knew when Tom Brady left, you would be a fan of the other team, dude.
Funny how
I would
y'all
never
see my
trade Matt
energy.
Ryan's
Y'all
team.
saw my energy
Not with the
for
Falcons
the
this week.
Patriots.
I would never
And you
do
see
that.
my energy for Tom. It's
I would never
consistent.
do that.
It's
I would
consistent.
never do that.
He just doesn't like it. And funny how the biggest follower in the game.
This is what I knew he
This-
was going to. This is what
This
I knew.
nigga, the biggest follower in the
I
game.
treat it two different ways.
He treated two different ways. It's all sports.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all sports.
No, but listen,
It's all
listen,
sports.
listen. Dude, you can treat it that way in football. I choose to treat it that way in basketball. That's
Right.
We all just have our own.
No, I treat it. I'm just real.
But what's your favorite sport though? You'll choose football or basketball any day of the year.
Nick,
so that's
I
what I feel
just
too.
keep
Like
it 100, bro.
basketball's my secondary sport, bro. So like LeBron
Oh,
James, my
okay.
guy. I'll follow LeBron James wherever he goes to the moon and back. But my favorite sport, dude, right here. I'm riding, bro. You know I'm riding, man.
Am I not riding for the Patriots? Was my
It
energy
does not
consistent?
sound like it, dude.
It don't sound. When we talk about Tommy, it's gonna sound like we talking about
No,
Tommy.
you said
when we talking about
we.
the Patriots. And, did I not say
You
we?
said
Did I not
we.
say we with the Patriots?
You say we to two teams now.
I say we for the same team, which is Tom Brady and the Patriots.
That's two teams
No, he's
now.
synonymous. They're
Because he
synonymous,
left.
bro.
How did you feel? Because
Oh, my
we were
heart's
so
broken.
late. We
What
were
do you
so
mean?
late.
My heart's broken. I love Tommy. Bill was stubborn. Didn't want to surround him with weapons.
So if you had to choose, if you're Robert Kraft or you had any type of who would you have snipped if one had to go, Belichick or Brady?
Belichick.
All right.
We are back. We got rudely interrupted by the lack of storage on my phone because I'm a hoarder. Anyway, we were talking about how you would let go of Bill Belichick for maybe 2 years of time though. When Bill at least has 5, 6, 7 more years of coaching, if he wants it.
Yeah, and we see what players play, coaches coach.
All right. Well then, so who'd you say you want? Okay, you said you wanted the Patriots and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. What do you think about your mom?
I said I wanted the Buccaneers and the Chiefs.
Yeah. See that?
Tom and the
He
Chiefs.
got me fucked up, bro. Because it's been the Patriots all these years, and now he's talking about a rival.
Tom Brady.
He's talking about the Buccaneers.
Talking about
dude.
Tom Brady.
Laughed at the Buccaneers all these years,
Tom
and now
Brady.
he's talking about the
Nah,
Buccaneers.
he said that Tom.
You guys heard him.
He didn't want him to go. He wanted Tom to go anywhere else but come to his division and turn him to the Bills or the Jets. Now they the Bills or the Jets.
We're gonna be his.
Now they the Bills or the Jets. And funny how Tom was always winning all them seasons because he's the AFC East. Now he in this rough, tough Tonka got stuff NFC style, making everybody look like bitches still.
I did think they were the. I did think the NFC South was the best division of football for this year, but it's clearly the NFC West for sure, most definitely. Yeah. Well, I was getting ready to say. I was getting ready to ask you. What the hell I was getting ready to say to you?
We talked about the Super Bowl compare who I wanted in the Super Bowl. I don't know where you should go after that.
I was getting ready to go somewhere. I was. You got my head fucked up with this Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's Tom Brady, bro.
Nonsense.
It's not nonsense. It's the truth.
I do want your Week 9 picks. Go ahead and give the world your Week 9 picks real quick. We at the tail end.
Man, if somebody might win.